Let him cook.
What has 182 teeth but holds back a monster?
Let him cook.
What?
I said let him cook.
She tested his frame and he didn't budge. Now she's on Reddit asking what went wrong. Welcome to the Holy Roast.
My zipper.
Oh God, what was that? What did they just pan to right there, bro? What was that? Oh lordy. It's always the fridge protecting the snacks, dude. Oh my lord.
So I'm thinking about going to Miami.
Griffin Mind built this whole video around one truth. A man with a frame is a man who cannot be moved. Let's break down exactly how modern women walk into their own L.
Okay.
I'm gonna go to Miami.
For what reason?
Just to go to Miami.
Yikes. If you're gonna break up with me, just break up with me.
And that's the biggest thing, bro. This is why you need to have your boundaries and have your frame. The attitude is, you can do what you want. I'm not going to stop you, but I will control how I respond to what you're doing. If you want to go out, do single girl things, then you are single. You are.
And it's not a threat, it's a job description. He didn't raise his voice, he didn't beg, he just read her the terms and conditions. Genesis said leave and cleave. Griffin Mind said leave if you want, the door knows the way.
No longer my girlfriend. You just make that crystal clear, and then after that, whatever she decides to do, you already know the type of woman she is, bro. So you put those boundaries in place. I'm not okay with you doing this. My girlfriend doesn't do this. And she still goes to do it. She doesn't respect you. She's not wifey. She's not girlfriend material. It's just, it is what it is, man. And you have to walk away after that.
Her boyfriend just broke up with her as we're leaving for Fort Lauderdale spring break. Good. That's the best thing he could have done for her and him. He ain't get cheated on and she ain't become a cheater. Amen. God is amazing. If you set a healthy boundary, like for example, if you tell your partner, hey, I don't feel comfortable with you going to a place that's literally known for how lit the spring break be and how many people be getting cheated on now, at least not by yourself. If that partner say, you know what, I don't care, I'm gonna go anyway, screw you, bad. Leave her or leave him. Dudes ain't excluded in this.
I'm going on 51st date.
Yeah, guys, it's not your responsibility or obligation to stay with someone who disrespects you like that. Not to mention, spring break is riddled with STDs, so good chances are if they go out there and you let them, you're gonna catch something when they come back.
Date plot twist with rich guys only.
Come on a first date with me. This is
Oh boy.
denim midi skirt, a bodysuit, and then a blazer because it's a little bit chilly. I know we're going to a rooftop because we booked it today and it was really sunny, and now not so sunny. Anyway, we're going to London because it's just so many better options, places to go, as opposed to Essex. I don't know that much about him other than that he works in construction, which I love, and that his family is Iranian, but he was born here in London.
I'm always wondering, am I going to be like the first person there, or is he going to be the first person there? Is it going to be awkward? Like,
how many people have you slept with, by the way?
oh.
If you couldn't hear what he said, he asked her, how many men have you been with? That's what he said. And of course, if he's a high-performing male, he has standards on his women.
What is it?
I mean, it is a little bit of a weird question to ask on a first date. How many men have you been with? Unless you are seeking some virgins.
About women and accountability, to where the two are just like oil and water. Why is that?
Well, how often do we really hold them accountable?
Very rare.
Sure.
I guess just the pattern that I've noticed is like, it's a constant process of emotional justification for their actions without admitting that it was a mistake.
I think it's not necessarily because in their heart of hearts they believe it.
Yeah.
It's because it works. Like every time the cop lets the woman off the hook for the speeding ticket because she's crying.
Did you see that girl's face though? She like knows. She's like looks down at and she's like, they're right. I am never accountable.
It just trains that kind of behavior in women.
Okay.
Like, to what extent has acting in that way caused the dad to let up when she was a girl?
There's a quote from Socrates that goes, "Trust not a woman when she weeps, for it is her nature to weep when she wants her will."
Socrates said this 2,500 years ago, and they still haven't patched the exploit. Crying as a debate strategy is ancient. The men who figured that out in 400 BC are the same men who built civilization. Coincidence? I don't think so.
Thoughts on that?
It's a banger.
works.
I agree.
Leave it to the old wisdom, dude. If a woman is ever crying in front of you, just drop some Socrates on her and I'm sure she'll understand. But babe, these ancient philosophers! She's been hurt in her past. I'll show her what's real love. Oh boy, that's not gonna end well. Yeah, okay, exactly. Yeah, dude, because the thing is, she'll make you pay for what other men did to her.
Yep. Stop and write that down. Tattoo it somewhere. Every damaged woman carries an invoice with another man's name on it, and she's looking for someone to hand it to. You are not the collection agency. Do not accept that bill.
Yeah. I'm gonna say that again. She's gonna make you pay for what other men did to her. That's just facts, man.
She called him a red flag, but his response flipped everything.
You're 38? Yeah, red flag.
It's less about being a red flag and more about being a liability. If I were to bring you into my life, you would be a liability. You can't teach me anything. You can't help me with my finances in any way. You can't add any intellectual anything into my life. And if you're not already on that path,
I'm already on it. That's the problem. Y'all know enough about me.
you're absolutely right. I don't know enough about you. You said you've had Airbnb
Good luck with
properties.
the other girls back there. You're messing up.
I can tell that you're triggered, and that's okay.
I'm not triggered, sweetheart.
And this is why your immaturity will prevent you from being with a real man. Next contestant, please.
Bro, holy. The absolute flames, the roasting. My dude.
He said liability. She started crying, and right there, right at that moment, she proved his point, because a woman with actual value doesn't crumble when she's assessed. She negotiates, she improves, she levels up. Tears are the receipt, not the rebuttal. Amen.
You're worth $350 million.
Not exactly that one, but yeah.
And the video went on for another like 20-30 seconds with just DMs from the night before, ever since he went on that podcast. If you have a lot of money, you will have a lot of them.
You put work into the real world, okay? You put work into yourself and the women will naturally come, bro.
He's exactly right. You got to stop chasing and start building. Matthew 6:33. Seek first the kingdom. In Holy Roast translation, fix yourself, stack your money, build something worth respecting, and the right woman will show up as a byproduct, not a destination.
They naturally will. Just trust me, man. You will notice. The higher you go on your path, the higher you get up in life, more and more women will just find themselves around you. Women sniff out success like bloodhounds, bro. I swear.
How come no one talks about how insane it is that a lot of wives will look at their husband and say something like, "I'm your wife, I'm not your maid"? And could you imagine if a husband said to a wife, "Am I your bodyguard or am I your husband? Am I your Uber or am I your husband? Am I your wallet or am I your husband? Am I your delivery guy or am I your husband? Am I
Not your husband, not your maid, not your Uber, not your wallet." That's like 4 jobs he just quit simultaneously. The severance package is peace of mind and more money in his account. Sounds like a promotion to me.
Am I your handyman or am I your husband? Am I your tech support or am I your husband? I could keep going with like 10 more, but you get the point.
Her roles are all negotiable. Meanwhile, you have to do all of your roles and don't complain about it. Never enter into a relationship where you are not receiving equal effort in return, if not more effort in return.
Tell me something that men do that women don't notice.
Work our asses off to pay the bills and support our families just to have you complain that we're never around.
One of the biggest problems with men today is you can't walk away. You better learn how to walk away and cut a chick off.
Yeah.
Because if you don't, you're going to be the fool. You're going to be the one that's left a dried up husk, because when she's done what you believe, she'll walk away. But here's the thing. Guys, when you learn to walk away from a woman, you're in a position of power. Ladies, many of you don't walk away. Many of y'all just check out. Y'all ghost. Y'all leave.
If you want to know what
Kevin Samuels, R.I.P. King. He said it cleaner than anyone else. The most powerful thing a man can do in a bad situation is leave. Don't argue, don't explain, don't send that long text at 2 a.m. Just get out of there. There's a time to keep and a time to throw away.
Owns you. Look at what you can't say no to. Whatever you can't say no to owns you. That's what it is. When I send the breakup text hoping he'll fight for me.
Well, if you're
he
gonna
says,
play
okay.
stupid games, you're gonna win stupid prizes.
also. That's very manipulative, if you know what I'm saying.
Really, for all of the women that want men to fight for them, they deserve to be single, dude. They really do. This is the kind of thing you just don't have to deal with more traditional women. You just don't. Because really, dating a lot of these modern women, a lot of these Western women, it is genuinely like you have to fight them to be with them. You have to battle her every single day just to be in a relationship with her. And I'm obviously not.
Put in the comments like how many of you are in relationships where you're battling every day over stuff like that.
Not talking about anything physical, okay? Just for the extra chromey homies out there. But modern women and Western women, they put up so many walls just to interact with them. It makes it basically impossible to date them.
I go to work every day. There are sacrifices that I make as a father all the time. I'm not around my daughters as much as I would like to be. I'm not with my family as much as I would like to be. Sometimes they resent it, what have you. I don't care. And you know why I don't care? Because I grew up starving. And as a result of that, anything that I do to ensure the well-being of my family moving forward, even in the event that I'm not around, as selfish as that may be, I'm willing to do it because I knew what it was like to grow up with nothing. These football players make those decisions every single day as men. Provide, protect. That's our #1 priority. That's how.
Stephen A. Smith showing up in a Manosphere video and absolutely delivering. He's right. Men don't sacrifice because they're weak. They sacrifice because they're built for it. The problem isn't male sacrifice. It's female ingratitude for it. That's the part the culture refuses to talk about.
How most of us think, and that plays a role into the kind of decisions men make, even when they're deemed selfish, foolish, ill-advised, or whatever. It comes with it when you're.
Those some powerful words right there, guys. I hope you enjoyed that compilation and the holy roast that went with it. If you're new to the channel, please hit subscribe and the little dingy button so you know when Jesus drops a new video from heaven. I pray you're all having a blessed day. Peace out and amen.